What's up, family? All right, so I'm just going to get right into it because I was a few minutes late running over here. Has some technical issues, of course, it's Monday. I have some technical issues. It's got to be some technical issues on a Monday. But yeah, so as you're coming in, guys, say what's up in the chat. I'm just getting things set up here a little bit, and then we'll start right away. As you're coming in, let me know how your trading has been today, and if you're watching this on replay, let me know what's up. Like, how's life? How's everything going? Um, so, so, yeah. So yeah. What's up, Tana? How you doing? All right, there we go. All right, so yeah, my apologies for being a couple minutes late. I could not get the freaking camera to work. Like every day, there's like a new thing. It's like magically, it's like the like some kind of crazy thing happens to my computer while I'm sleeping. I swear, it's all good. It's all good. Let me go ahead and put some music on. Start the party up. There's that right here. There we go. Trying this in a different category today, see if more people get shown. So Corey Girl, how you doing? At 4 TBT 50K today. Let's freaking go. I gotta see. I'm already gonna put that as my thing on the bottom here. That's beautiful, Tana. Christina, how's it going? How's it going? I'm just gonna grab this link, share it out to a few places, just to make sure everybody can see it. At 2 p.m., 2:05. I'm probably gonna give 2:05 p.m. I'm gonna go live on the Zoom. So if you're a VIP member or higher, Futures Bootcamp or Mentorship, you get that as well. So there we go. Share, copy. Yeah, do me a favor, tap that like button as you come in and say what's up in the comments. And also like underneath the video one time. We're going to get this show on the road here. Just getting this organized right here. Trading View. At some point, I got to find time to make a new playlist. It's okay. I went on some other streams and like they just play the same song over and over and over, and that would mess my brain up, honestly. Quite honestly, that would mess my brain up. You feel me? What's up, Timothy McMillian? What's up, brother? God bless you too, man. Yeah. I'm excited for this week. This is going to be a great week. Fantastic week. Just going to share this out real quick. All right. Boom. Solomon. What all did you do on the weekend, guys? Just that. And boom. Boom. Institutional. Can't forget about you. Get a new mouse pad. This thing keeps like sliding off my desk. And okay, a couple more places. There we go. School. I don't know who's in here. If Aiden or Scotty's in here. It'd be awesome if you could help me spread this out. Let's see. Yes. Yeah. Live. Boom. Post. Perfect. All right, that's good enough. That's good enough. That'll help boost it a little bit. All right, cool. Welcome, everybody. I was doing a back test last night with Paul Sachs for one of my trainings. Let's see here 1 second. Trying to keep up with all this stuff is kind of crazy sometimes, to be honest with you. There's so many different things I got for different levels of commitment to different people. I got to constantly refresh things. This is a AJ trade. I put this trade actually in Solomon Trading as I was using it with my bot, and it's working out pretty good so far. But we're trading futures, so thank you. And we're at all-time highs again, aren't we? Oh no. Clear this out. I love to not trade at all on the weekends. So like literally it's the same thing as I left it. There you go. But you keep beating me to everywhere. I'm sorry, bro. That's my life, man. I win. All I do is win. You know what I mean? Scotty. Hello, Scotty. What's up, Plessis? How you doing, man? Patrick, what's up? Football, rest, church. Hey, man, that sounds like a great weekend, Eddie. How are them payouts coming? Trading and homework. Nice. What are you going to school for? Or you work... Oh, I'm sorry. You're going to school to be a master trader. That's right. I didn't read your name. I just read the message. Grandkid. There we go. I'd be 100% okay with you saying staying out today. See you tomorrow. Why? What's up? You just don't like it because of the all-time highs? I mean, I don't know what to do with this, to be fair. Like we don't have any zones. We might have to trade something else or something. I mean, we're at all-time highs, right? Am I tripping? No, we are. I mean, this just doesn't seem to want to stop. Let's see. All right, let me read up. Okay, the thing got shut down, so I have to find what you said on a different chat. Arnold Thompson, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? He's the OG right here. Arnold Thompson, great trader. Joanne S, what's up? How you doing? I don't see what you wrote, man. I lost it. You think oil might be heading up? Let's just look on here. I mean, any sell that we take today is just kind of dumb, but I mean, we could go for it. I mean, obviously, sign of weakness with the wick, some kind of close. There's not really any invisible block over here. So ultimately, we could try to sell it. I'd much rather wait for some kind of range in this area. Come like that. Yeah, I know. I gotta do it. I gotta stay on live though, or YouTube messes with me even more. What's up, Mark? How you doing? What's up? Okay, oil might be going up. I'll check out oil. Let's see here. Yeah, you're right. Looks like that's a potential. Hold on. Took liquidity out of the bottom. Bounced off this block. Mitigated. I mean, we're nowhere near like a block, so I hate to take it. Now, what we could do is we could trade oil, like, you know, buy until it doesn't buy anymore and sell it doesn't sell anymore, you know. So ultimately, this should come up to this range. Could or should, I guess. I mean, you got fair value gaps up in here. There's heavy reasons for it too. But with that said, we're just now in a fair value gap right now, and it's rejecting. So it might come all the way down to here before coming up to here. All we could really do is like look for some kind of a proof. Maybe we could expect it to come up to this fair value gap. Make that a little bit less crazy. Why did these get so dark? I swear I've always had a more opaque. Let's see here. I want it like that, dang it. Just stay like that. What are you doing to me? Make me look like it's 1990 and we just got our first color screen. Maybe that was 80. 85. What's up, Tiffany? Happy Monday to you. I'm doing really good, Mark. Appreciate you. Yeah, I have to stay. Either that or the algorithm punishes me, apparently. I'm trying a different category today. I don't know if this is the right category either. If you put it on education, it's supposed to hurt you. If you put it on entertainment, this is what I was doing. It's pretty good. I put it on people and blogs today. We'll see what that does. Probably nothing. So with that said, it might come up to this fair value gap right here. It'd be a riskier trade, but you know, let's just look at it on the 5. We got this little range, this little rangy-roo here. And if you're not used to trading oil, I mean, it's the same thing. You just got to be a little bit more careful because it can go crazy on you. Green buy block. If it came into this region, let me see if this audio is too loud. It's not horrible. Came into that region and we see some kind of break of structure on the lower time frame, maybe I would look at it. I'm logged in here. This will be on. Should I trade on the funded alpha? Yeah, maybe. Let me see what that would even look like. Is this the funded AP? Yeah, that's the funded one. All right. We were up and then we lost at the end of the week. What's up, Steven? How you doing, man? Yeah, hopefully we get some kind of movement like this, where this is like a high, then we have something like this, and we have like a high to break right here, back out of this block. Then we can potentially take it up to this fair value gap. That's a promising one. Let's see what that would look like on an actual trade. What I like to do is I pull out my limit order and I say, okay, let's say I'd buy here. Just like to kind of predict it. And remember, I can't use any more than 10 micros on alpha until I'm at 1,500 profit. So, and I can't lose more than 1,000 a day. So there's that and that, right? So I could do like 5 micros essentially, if that were to happen. And I'm just trying to get this to 1,500 to have some kind of padding. But if it came up here, that'd be a really good trade, you know? If it came up to the 50% mark of that, we would be, I don't know. Oh, I need 5 days of wins, and then as long as I have $200 to pull out, I can pull out on alpha. Okay, cool. Just seeing the pin. Congrats, Tana. Yeah. Where's the pin? Dude, where's the pin? Did someone pin? You're trading on crude. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I thought you meant on Telegram. Passed 4 TPKs, 50Ks today. That girl, she just passes everything. I don't get it. I'm just looking at crude oil right now. Yeah, this is crude oil right here. What I really want to trade is MNQ, but I'm not seeing anything I love. I mean, I would rather see it pull down here, which it could. It could come down here really quick, and then we can take a potential buy. I really don't want to sell against this craziness. Like, who wants to sell against this? You know? Like, why would, you know? Like, why? I don't want to sell against this. Not on my funded anyways. Coming down here around the round numbers 25,000. What do you mean we're there? Around the round numbers 25,000. I mean, we're, what do you mean? I'm sorry. Here's 25,000 right here. Am I tripping? Let's look at gold. What's gold doing? Oh. What do you know? We're at all-time highs on gold. All right. Is there anything sucking out there that we could trade, please? Is there anything that's like doing horrible? Let's see. I'm in a lawning YM trade. Long. Oh my gosh, I didn't see the G. YM trade, since it still has a high to shoot for. Let me check it. Not a huge advocate of trading multiple instruments, but when you're on a live like this and you got to like make something happen, you got to kind of look around. So that's what you're aiming for right here, this little high. Then we're at all-time highs here. You know what they say, like when everything's just high, eventually it's got to fall, right? What comes up must come down, I think. I don't know. Gold's at an all-time high and Q's at an all-time high. It looks like YM is about to be at an all-time high again. It's at the all-time high. I mean, oil is like the only thing I could see right now. Is there anything else, guys? This is wild. What else should I look at? See how my odd JPY is doing. My good old forex. I've been using my bot like pretty heavily. Yeah, hopefully it dumps from here. That liquidity buildup, that slow liquidity buildup on this pullback. Hopefully it drops. It hits here, I'm all the way out. I think I'm at, how much profit did my bot pull last night? 45 bucks. What is that? Hold on, let me do the math on that. My bot did on forex. See, that's the only thing. I don't like pay attention to forex. I just get in and I let it do its thing. But see how oil's doing? That's what I was doing. We already have that planned. Did it change? CL1. It's still just sitting there. We're waiting for it to come down here. This is what I want to see right here. Right. Well, I mean, percentage wise. So like what I show you guys is like, so I had 667 in there. I like to do grocery getter accounts. That means like try to flip small accounts. It's just like it's a really fun thing for me to flip small accounts still. I don't know why, but I love the idea of, and I think what it is so many people struggle. So like, imagine turning 500 into a few thousand pretty quickly. You know, it's got to be 500 that you don't care about losing, and that makes it a lot easier. But like, so I'll throw 500, $1,000 in an account and scale that sucker up over a week, sometimes $4,000 or $5,000, $6,000, and take it out. Do I lose that 500? Sometimes, absolutely. But I'm just saying, like, instead of putting $100,000 in an offshore broker, I like to put what I would actually risk in the account max, and then freaking just scale it really quick, then pull the money. Like, I just don't trust offshore brokers that much personally. I've had a couple 100,000 in offshore brokers, and it just takes a little bit longer for them to move it around. Thankfully, they didn't take my money. But yeah, so we're waiting for something like this. I'm gonna put an alert right here so I don't miss it. But yeah, what was that? So it was 667, and I additional 45. What percentage gain is that? So since last night when I shared that trade with odd JPY, my bot pulled in 6.75%. I had 667 in there, and I grew it by 45, so it grew almost 7% overnight. So not the best move. It is a slow moving pair, odd JPY. Man, you can research till you're blue in the face, bro. The leverage and U.S. brokers, you just can't. They won't, because they're regulated. You just can't. So unless you have 100 grand to put in a bank, even with 100 grand, it still feels like crap. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like on forex. Yeah, they really do suck. I did hear that they might be changing it so you can have higher leverage, like 100. You hear. To be fair, I've never had anybody actually hold my money in any offshore broker. I've had them scare me to death, like keeping my money for longer than I expected. I had Ox Securities last year, but it changed. I would do U.S. regulated with huge amount of capital. Yeah, if you got the capital, absolutely throw it in a freaking American broker for sure. Like, I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just saying that's what I would do for sure if I wanted to trade that. Yeah, but I just love the leverage. That's my thing, guys. Though, I love the leverage. I love, especially with how I trade. I like to have 500. Even if you can get 1,000 leverage, sign me up. It's freaking amazing. There's a couple, but I don't really trust the 1,000 leverage ones. I just feel like, you know, there's a couple that work good and they pay out, but I was an offshore broker for over 10 years with no payout problems until they no longer onboarded U.S. citizens. 200 to 1 leverage. Yeah, I'm in one right now with 500. Never had an issue. Most of them that I found allow U.S. clients. They just don't say it publicly. You just kind of, a lot of them don't do the KYC, so you have to like just say you're from Mexico. If you ask support, some of them will even tell you, like, just sign up with Mexico. You know, not telling you to do that, and it's not illegal. Just so we're clear, I'm not telling you to do anything illegal. It's not illegal for an American to sign up with a offshore broker, and it's not illegal to use MT4, MT5. I get that question all the time. No, they were just pressured, and then they were pulling their license from U.S. people. But I've had zero problem. I actually was about to launch a product called Nomo MT4. I bought the domain and everything. VPN's your friend, right? I have no issues. I mean, they still pay out. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. You know what I'm saying? All right, come on. Let's get some kind of action. Don't push off now. It's stupid. Gold all-time highs. YM still didn't take that high, but it will. I mean, it was just at all-time highs. So I almost wish I could trade forex with you guys in here, but I don't think anybody's set up to trade forex. I could look over on forex just to show you, because it's the same thing. It's the same freaking thing, guys. Like, you could trade anything. I could go on Disney. Not that I would want to trade Disney. I'm just showing you. I could trade Disney or Nvidia. And Nvidia the same freaking way that I trade. Because everybody's like, does this work on this? Does this work on this? I'm like, guys, it's freaking the same thing. It's freaking price action. That's it. It's supply and demand. That's it. Like, it has to work that way. That's how the freaking market works, period. Right? Let's see. Yeah, exactly. It's literally the same thing. So, like, I could train on this. Like, I could say, hey, if you're trading forex right now, you know, what I notice here. Oh, wow, sweet. What I notice here is it wicked out this bottom, closed solid above here. It's pushing pretty heavily right here. It pulled back. So this was a pullback, and then closed here, and it's pushing stronger here. It's most likely going to go up. Like, so if I were to look for buys in this area, I'm not saying use that big of a stop, but you go to a lower time frame. Oops. And you look for a reason to get in. You have these fair value gaps. When you have like 3 like this, you could jump up to like the 15 and say, you know what? I'm going to get in on this EU, Euro USD. And that could be a good scalp. Trading isn't that complicated, guys. Honestly, it's just, you know, it's really not. There we go. So, like, you know, if this pulled back on the 5 or 1, it doesn't really matter. Probably the 1 at this point, because we've shared where we what is this stuff? Oh man, I had a coffee already. Maybe I'll drink more coffee that my kid just gave me. I'm not complaining. She gave me eggs and avocado. What a sweet girl she is. I have raised my kids good. I'm not gonna lie, with the help of God, of course. I don't. I would recommend not. I can't say brokers. I can't promote any broker. I can't be held responsible for like someone joining a broker and then they take their money and all this crap. So, and also, like, I could easily partner with brokers and like push it. And that's how a lot of these guru guys make a lot of their money, if you haven't noticed. I'm not mentioning any names. I'm just saying, if they're pushing a broker in their freaking, here's a good way to know that they're probably making their money from other people more than they're trading, is if they're still training. I think training is fantastic. Like, who wouldn't want to learn training? And like, why wouldn't you want to learn how they're trading? Like, I feel like they deserve to get paid that way if they're actually accurate, if they're real. But like, if they have a broker in there, which I think is borderline illegal, I would say most of them are making most of their money from broker commissions, right? Yeah, you guys could say whatever you want in the comments. That's nothing to do with me. So it pushes back up. Yeah. So you're looking at EU right now. You guys can say whatever you want, but me from here, I can't say, hey, use this broker. It works great. Now, if you buy like one of my courses, I'll recommend one. But like, I just can't. FX Choice, Gates FX. There's so many guys, and a lot of these guys they're basically white labeling other brokers essentially. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what an M1 Pi is, bro. Or that's Tana. Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to call you bro. It's good old green sauce. I love this sauce. A lot of salt though, so you got to watch that if you're watching your salt there. Just an investment account. Traded London. Think the big man above. Did it work out good? So that's what I've been doing. I've been going to bed around 3 or 4 because there's often some decent trades real quick in the morning. Does good for me, you know. And but they have to be scalps because if I can't like hold a trade overnight unless it's like my bot. Like if my bot is holding a trade, it's fine because I could trust it and I know it's gonna get me out at the proper place and stuff like that. But I can't hold trades. I used to stay up for London and like really want it to work out so bad that I would just make horrible decisions, and then you're stuck and you can't sleep. Screw that. What's up, Donald Clock? How you doing, buddy? Good afternoon. I guess I'll go ahead and grab my bacon and coffee. I mean, might as well, right? 11 p.m. to about 2:30 works for me. Yeah. You know, you find what works for you. Asian's fantastic. I love Asian. The problem that people have with Asian though is they don't realize, okay, you can get stuck in consolidation and stuff, so it's slower. So what I see a lot of my students doing is they'll start increasing their contracts, right, to try to make it go faster, and then you get stuck. I don't think it's too necessary to trade London, honestly, but you can talk to me, buddy. I'm revamping MX. I'm gonna be going crazy with it, bro. Um, I'm I'm gonna probably do some zooms for MX now that I got the habit of doing lives again and hanging out. Like what we could do is you could jump in some zooms and like strategize together, train, just kind of go over things together. I'm gonna start sending out texts again for MX. You know, I never even look at spreads. I never look at commissions. I know that sounds crazy. I just overall just kind of my stops are rather they're kind of bigger, right? And I do that for that reason. Just cleaning it up some. There's some things like I want the actual line that I pull to show the how much they would lose instead of a separate line. I do a separate line on purpose so you could move the stop, so maybe I won't do that, but I'm really want to just focus on MT5. I mean, guys, we have a 1-minute block here. If you wanted to be stupid and take a trade. Stop. I mean, this could work if you used a bigger stop like this. Is it going to come up here? I have no idea. We're at all-time highs. Let me see what that looks like. I just want to take some trades on this thing. We just buy until it doesn't buy anymore, and expect it to eventually take us out. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it for fun. Too much. 760. I'm going to use literally one contract. This is GC1, so I never trade gold. I'm gonna be honest. Is there like a MGC? Yeah, I should just go on micros. That's what I should do. People trying to call me right now. If I were to buy right here and my stop was right here, that is very small. Okay, glad I did that. 15. Let me load this up. I'm gonna take a gold trade, guys. I'm not gonna post this in Futures Bootcamp, so I'm not gonna text message a B setup like this. Well, can I? Should I? Maybe I should. I don't. I think I should and just, oh yeah, do the risk. Here she comes. Maybe I will text it out. Yeah. Hold up. Do I have time? That's the problem. I need a dedicated texter. Somebody that can do this that I could trust. But the problem is if I hand that to somebody and they send you something stupid, it's my butt. You know? That's scary. I just can't do that. I don't care who it is. I don't trust people. I don't trust anybody. That's my problem. Oh, I just realized I didn't let everybody know about that I went live in Futures Bootcamp. That's great. Let's see. Looking for buys on MGC. If it comes down and rejects this block. Gold port NQ sell? Nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. Got me talking about my teens now. First sell on. No, buy on MGC. And then it gets tricky because then I got to remember to change all this stuff when I send it out. Don't just go up. My gosh, guys. Right when I send a text, it just goes up. Crazy. If you're from Texas, I got to take you off the text list, and sadly, I think I can get in trouble. I don't know. I gotta look at the laws. Still just going sideways on NQ. Oil never did what we wanted. Thank you, Oil. Appreciate you. Well, with that said, we now have a block here. So we just use a bigger stop, right? We have this right here. This could actually work. Let's look left here. Got this little bit of an area here that could be a hassle, but like ultimately, let's say we go on the one. Let's see what the stop looks like on that. Say it's 50%. It's not horrible, actually. It's not that bad. Put your stop under both, just in case it wants to take you out. And that would be the external low right here, the higher time frame. So crude oil's got something here for us too, potentially. Let's just look. Stop down here. In this case, it'd be one or the other situation. Oh, you know what? Here we go again. MCL. got to get rid of those other ones. Boom. Boom. It's very careful. Very important that you do that, because if I would have went over with 2 contracts, that would be 20 micros, right? Or maybe, I don't know how it works on oil, but YM took the highs. Congrats, Tana. Where did my freaking... I swear, oh, did I not add it? MQ. Oh my gosh, what was oil? I can't think. MC, wait, oh my gosh. Someone, I have a brain fart. Is it MCL? Forgot to add this. MCL and GCL. MGC. That's what I meant. Plus. There we go. And she's not going to come back, is she? She's going downtown. Where's she going? Oh my gosh. Stop it. 5 minute. 5 minute even lines up here. It's actually perfect if we can get that to pop. So just from this range. Ultimately, actually, we should probably put it under here, because on the 5 minute, you look on the 5, that's where the low is. A little bit bigger stop. Could potentially be good. She gone. Yeah, she never knows where she's gonna stop either. Like, she just doesn't stop, apparently. Just how life's been lately. Market just keeps going up. Let's look at this now. This might be our move. 10 micros right here. Max I could risk is 700 right now. Oh. 450, that sucks. That's the only problem with this, is I can only risk 450 over this period because of the scaling plan on alpha. I'm going to get this ready on my funded, actually. Because I want to take every trade. I always regret it later because our win ratio is so high. 75%. Good afternoon, Roy. Good to see you, buddy. Hey, we got 18. Oh, I'm going to give you 5 more minutes. So 20, 24, 25 more minutes before I move over to the member only. Hopefully we can get a trade in. We got MCL. Let's see if that's pulling back yet. 5. Man, that looks nasty, doesn't it? Let's do that. Come on, Quant Tower, load up. Why did you even close? I never closed you. Oops, not there. Quant Tower. I think our most promising right now is probably gold. To be fair. Sorry, I have to do that every once in a while. So what's new with everybody? Let me just start asking some questions. Maybe you guys will talk a little bit. Jeez, what's wrong with you? Got this CL1, some crude oil action maybe coming. Might be number one for us. Let me let me see what we got here. Stop here. 10 micros. It's only $310. I'm gonna do it anyways, guys. Wait, no, it's even worse. 240 measly freaking dollars. That's all I could risk on that. Oh, that's up. That's good. So with that said, let me do 40 micros on my funded. So I can do 1,000 risk. See, I do that. It's not that difficult. Actually, I was about to do that on now. I was about to do that on NQ, guys. Oh, bad. Ooh, that would have been bad. Whenever I make that sound, I hear my dad. My dad does that, like, you know what I'm saying? You ever do that where you hear your dad when you say something, when you do something? It's so weird. MCL. Boom. MCL. 40. All right. Needed to come down in here. I mean, ultimately, we could even do this. $280. Yeah, I mean, why not? All right, trade number one. Knowing very, very well that this could be liquidity. Okay, I'm taking this. Okay, so be careful. Use proper risk. I'm only risking $280. But we just don't know where it's going, right? I can't risk any more than that. They cap me on alpha, but I want to get some kind of decent trades going so I can build a buffer. Where's she rip? Man, we were hoping to pull back. Boom. And IJPY is still chilling. Man, this should drop. If you wanted to get in a sell on that, I would wait for a break. Right here. Boom. Should fall. I miss forex, I ain't gonna lie. You know why I miss forex? Because of times like this, we're at all-time highs and it makes it all freaking like what the crap's gonna happen, you know? I notify boot camp. Oh my gosh, dude. What was the freaking main account on this? It switched on me. Stupid idiot. Forgot when I add a chart, I got to reset up the thing on here. There we go. Bingo. We're in. Beautiful. Go. Not bad. It's a good risk. It's okay. Nice and boring day, but I'm telling you guys, this is what it takes. You have to have boring days. You have to. You're gonna have boring weeks. Like the last week, we ended up being very profitable, but it was still like a lot of sitting around, a lot of boringness, a lot of all that. But you got to remember, is it better than being a line cook? maybe you love being a line cook, but Is it better than just sitting there all day, standing in the same area, or being a janitor, or having a desk job doing programming all day? Like, you tell me. I don't know. I enjoy it. I think it's really fun to like beat the market. Just found these oversized hats for $11. These flex fits on Amazon. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. My freaking barber's out of town. I'm like, dude, I need a freaking. I don't feel like going to a different barber. $13, 14 minutes, guys. I'll be switching to the VIP only. If you're not a current member, I go live for another up to 2 more hours per day. And you get my other coaches for 16 more hours a month. Well, more than that. Yeah, 16 more hours a month. That's at solomontrading.com. And also, guys, I don't know if you're aware of this since we're waiting, but inside school, you're already set up as an affiliate. So make sure you go to Solomon Trading VIP right here. And right over here, it won't say settings. It'll say invite people. You just click that. Any link you give that to, you'll make 40% per month, or you'll get 40% of a yearly. I think the yearly pays you out $380 something a year. And then the monthly pays you like $38 a month. So if you shared it with 10 people, that's $380 a month. Just thought I would share that. I mean, it's simple. You literally click invite people, grab your link, share it with your friend. I think it's pretty cool. Oh, you couldn't even see that. My bad. Right here. Right over here. Yeah, you make sure you are at Solomon Trading VIP. And over here, invite people. And it'll say invite people, not settings. And basically, you just share that with your friends. You'll automatically get paid from school. I don't even touch the money. So, pretty cool. Give that little shout out right there. Nothing beats the time you get at home, wake up anytime you want, watch my kids grow, sleep in when you want, freedom. Amen, Roger. Is that where you're at right now? Tell us about yourself. Is that you're already full-time trader? But that's been my life, guys. So like in the summer and then early fall, my coaching business really slows down because nobody wants to sit. Like only the true traders will sit around on YouTube or get mentorship over summer and early fall. Then what happens every year, like clockwork, it goes deep into fall, starts getting cold. People get miserable because it's winter and they're like, dang it, I should have been a real man or a real woman and been fighting through it every single day so that by this time of year, I could be set. Instead, they wait till winter. They wait till they're miserable and wish they were on a beach somewhere to start learning instead of doing 15 to 30 minutes per day. It's probably the same thing with like working out. Like really, honestly, if you just worked out 15 minutes a day, that's way better than doing nothing. You know what I mean? The same thing goes with trading. Like I practice every day. I just put out a new free training inside of Solomon Trading. If you're not a member here, this is $4.95 a month. I had to put something on there because every day I get like 20, 30 scammers trying to enter. So it's crazy. But there's 26 people online here, 2,800 members, right? $4.95 per month. Okay, but I put free trainings in here all the time. Okay, and it's not just to sell you stuff, right? I promise. Do we offer opportunities? Absolutely, right? This is it right here. Sorry. If you look here, see, I put out one right here, back testing, right? So I just released that right before I came on here, 1 hour. That's a free training. It's a document with a 10-minute video attached to it going over that. But I release those all the time. So you can't really complain if, by the way, we don't hard sell. And if I ever feel any hard selling, you just got to tell me, because I ain't trying to. I'm not trying to come off as that guy that's just trying to sell all the time. I really don't want to be that guy. But you know, sometimes you got people that like literally say they're gonna buy something, and then they disappear, and we give them free stuff for a year straight, and then they just kind of just keep mooching, which it's okay. It's okay. I have no problem, especially if you're in one of these memberships. I have no problem just hooking you up. It's okay. But I put a lot of time into this. I mean, you see my posts just the last few days. It's like, okay, this post celebrating Michael. By the way, Michael, congratulations. Michael's probably on here. Michael is making thousands of dollars a month. Here's his payouts. He's making thousands of dollars a month now. And he's getting funded hundreds of thousands of dollars. And he started off, he almost quit, right? Look, couldn't have found a better team and group of people to work with. Thanks again. I mean, he's doing it. He's doing it. But then I go over in depth, like my different coaching programs here and different ways you can get involved. I have something for everybody. You don't have to spend all that kind of money. It's crazy. But you can see, look, Bob Beckett. Like I'm constantly just showing you stuff. Here was that odd JBY trade I shared. Here's some, that was last night. I got to update that. Let me do that real quick because it's mucho bettero now. Is that a word? We're now at like, I forget what percentage I said. Let me show you this. Copy, reply, boom. This is where we're at now. This is what the bot did while I wasn't paying attention at all. $45.79 on that account, which is like 7 or 8% or something. I forget. Yeah, VIP is right after this in 8 minutes because I was 5 minutes late. So we're just kind of waiting this out. For a target, guys, let me share this back to this now that we're back on track here. Let's look for a target. I mean, target number 1 would be like right in here. Because we have this little area here. I think it should go past that. Okay, this would be TP2. Very simple. You don't have to overthink this, guys. TP3 would be before it closes above. Never, ever, ever assume it's going to take a high. That's like a rule that I always went by. Never assume that it's going to actually go past the high and create a new high. Like a lot of times they protect it, or you're going to get stuck in that trade for another 3 hours. So instead, what I would recommend is basically let it break or take profit early, get fully out. Sorry. Wait for it to break, then pull back, enter again. Like do that instead of freaking like, oh, I'm going to be a hero and freaking hold it and break these highs and it's going to break structure on the higher time. No, screw that crap. It's probably going to do that. I'm going to be honest with you. Most likely, I'd say it's more logical that it's going to do something like this. It's going to go, might even wick this out and then take this liquidity out. And you're like, I wanted to be a hero and let it go up to this. And then it goes up. That's usually what happens, right? Stop trying to be a freaking hero and get every gosh dang point, right? Just stop. You speak in white people Spanish, but I don't even know what that means. Kind of sounds funny though. The VIP is afterwards, not on YouTube, right? Yeah, I'll bring them. The next 2 hour are paid, I think, on a different link. Yeah. So for all those that are in VIP, which is at solomontrading.com, or if you're a Futures Bootcamp member or one-on-one, I will give you the links in the proper Telegram groups. And then also I will give you the link in Solomon Trading VIP group right here. So just look for it right in here as well. Like just on a post. It'd be under the pin post, like down here. So yeah, I mentioned it right here. Share this tab. I always remember I got to click share tab. It's stupid. It'll be down here under Solomon Trading VIP. It'll be up here. And it won't be the same link at all each day because I can't have people stealing it, you know. It's not fair to everybody else. So that's probably what's going to happen. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. If you were down to your last 10K with no income, would you put half in the market asking for a friend? That that would really fully depend on. I've done that. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't put 5. I'd put maybe like 1 or 2, and do like a grocery getter. I've been there. I've been in that situation many times. I've been at where I was almost bankrupt at different times, and I had to come up with rent, and I would turn like 1,000 into 5. I lost. I remember that one in particular. I lost 1,000. I was like, oh no, here we go. And then the next trade was right, and bam, freaking nailed it 1 to 3. I even layered in some positions and freaking rode that sucker, and ended up being able to pay my rent. That was like probably 7 or 8 years ago. I'll never forget it though, because you never forget it as a man. Well, I don't know. I guess it could be a woman too. No offense to everybody, but as a provider for your family, I should say it like that. When your back's against the wall, man. But you got to be okay with. I'm not telling him what to do. I'm just saying what I do. Roy says, haha, white people Spanish. You said mucho better. Oh, my bad. I get it. Yep. That's probably the best Spanish I could speak. You know what's hilarious is I have that, you know, the best thing, Jay, that they can do is have them join me and then take my trades. That'd be probably the best solution. But I'm not telling him to do that because I'm not a financial advisor. So don't ever do that. I put in the Institutional Trading Made Easy Telegram group, and the Solomon Trading Telegram group, and the Futures Bootcamp Telegram group, and in Solomon Trading VIP School. Oh, you sent me a sample of the short? Okay, cool, man. Yeah, I think so too. Lacame, how you doing, buddy? I mean, I did. I'm not telling anybody to do anything I didn't do, so I never feel like a hypocrite. I spent probably $180,000 because I was a stubborn, horrible trader thinking I could freaking make things work on my own, and I'm better than everybody. And it turned out I needed freaking to be slapped around, and I needed someone to hold my hand and take me up the mountain. Unfortunately, it wasn't that easy for me. I had to go through probably 12 and kind of use a combination of all of them. And most of them were crap, I'm gonna be honest. So, and when everybody's like, what do you train? Well, I came from a business where I had millions of people. I had over 1 million subscribers in the marketing world, like entrepreneurial space, like teaching and stuff. Then I literally took that business down because I made it in trading. I didn't need it anymore. And people are like, hey, how were you able to take that business down? They started saying, hey, can you just show me what you did? So that's kind of what happened with me. I don't do penny stocks, Tana, no. I think you're into everything. All right, 2 more minutes, and I'm going to jump over to VIP. If you're not a member yet, go grab your ticket, solomontrading.com. I'll put the QR code above here, actually. You can hit that QR code right now, top left up here, or up here. Also forgot about my captions. Boom. We definitely love Take Profit Trader around here. Love them daily payouts. There's I think they still have a 40% off. Use code Solomon. Check out. I'm going to hold this trade, guys, and I'm moving over to the next one. I'm creating the Zoom link right now, and I'll start putting it in. I should have already created it. My bad. This is Monday, guys. I'm lagging a little bit mentally. I just had a really long weekend. But congratulations, Tana, on getting another $200,000 in funding, right? You said 4. Freaking 200,000 more. How much funding do you have now? I'm just curious if you want to announce it. Trade live with Bob Beckett. Yay. required registration, hosts on, and schedule. And that's it, guys. All right. So again, go to solomontrading.com if you're not available yet, and we'll enjoy another hour and a half, 2 hours every day together. So I'm going to shoot that link over to everybody right now. I'm jumping off right now as promised, and everybody have an amazing, amazing weekend. Also, I go live every day at 1 p.m. Eastern for free. No strings attached. Just come on here, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. What did you say? 13? How much is that, man? I can't even process it that fast. 500,000, 650,000, $950,000 for Tana. Yeah. She's been with us for like 3 months, maybe. She was one of the, I'll be honest, she was one of the fastest learners that I've had. Like for real. She's really, really sharp. Really sharp. All right, guys. God bless. I'll see you guys on the members only stream. Again, if you're not on there, go to solomontrading.com right now. Join for just $97 a month, or there's a yearly. That's it. All right, guys. God bless. Take care. Back it out. Peace.